A breaking update coming from the national capital in Supreme Court. The hearing, as far as Rhea Chakraborty's plea is concerned, has already started. Let's quickly go back to Madhav for a quick update on this one. Then I'll come back to you and Kajal. Madhav, over to you. What are we learning from the courtroom?
Well, they have been having some technical issues, Hina. That's the update coming in from Harish Nair, a legal editor. The SC has begun hearing the Rhea plea, but unfortunately the screen has gone blank. That's the update that we have at this point of time. I'm sure that this would be rectified soon enough. But certainly, of course, some initial technical glitches that we are seeing taking place as far as this very crucial hearing is concerned. The court has heard all the other matters, and one can only assume that now they would at leisure want to hear all the parties, several top lawyers that are associated with this entire case who will in fact be representing the different sides. Of course, Rhea Chakraborty's lawyer, as we all know, is Satish Maneshinde. Also representing the Maharashtra government is Abhishek Manu Singhvi. On the other side, you have Vikas Singh, who represents really the family or the father of Sushant Singh Rajput, Mr. K.K. Singh. We also have, along with him, we have the Bihar government represented by Mukul Rohatgi. All right, an update coming in that the matter is again deferred.
Yes, that's the big update that we have got from Harish Nair from inside the courtroom. The matter has again been deferred. Yes, Madhav.
Good morning, Hina. The second deferment taking place this morning since this matter was to be heard. It was item number 13 that was to be heard today. Of course, the court passed it over earlier, saying that they want to hear the other matters that are listed before them before they begin hearing this entire case. But it seems that because of some technical difficulties with the screen going blank, as we have just heard from Harish a few moments ago, it has been deferred yet again. Although perhaps this is just a temporary deferment, it is entirely possible that once these technical issues are fixed, that this hearing would begin again. But for the moment, the update coming in from inside the Supreme Court, our legal editor bringing us all those updates, Harish Nair saying that the matter has been deferred yet again. So a much anticipated, a much awaited hearing at the Apex Court that has been deferred for the second time within the span of a little over half an hour today. Hina, all eyes on what will transpire at the Apex Court with all the galaxy of superstar lawyers that are going to be hearing on different sides this entire case. The centre, the government of Bihar, the government of Maharashtra, Rhea Chakraborty, as well as Sushant Singh Rajput's family, all represented in this very, very important case. It's going to be
another update we are getting. Rhea matter will be taken up after some time. So it clearly looks, as Madhav was also pointing out, that it was some sort of a technical glitch only, that it has been deferred. Another update, could you give us more details and also a little bit about what was really expected today? All three parties were about to submit their side of the story. What else?
Well, as Madhav was saying, that it would have been a very interesting court drama, because some of the best legal brains will be arguing their side of the story. Our legal editor Harish has just updated us and said that because Justice Roy is sitting in a division bench, and only after the division bench rises that this matter will be taken up. So it's a temporary deferment as far as this case is concerned. The matter will come up for hearing very soon. There is a technical issue that the video conferencing link was in fact going off air, and it's now being cleared that Justice Roy was in fact is still sitting on a division bench. As soon as the division bench rises, he will hear this matter. He will decide about the legality of Bihar police FIR, whether it was right on the part of Bihar government to transfer the case to CBI, was it right on the part of centre to issue notification asking CBI to take over the probe, and whether Rhea's application, the two applications that she had filed, the additional one was filed yesterday, can stand on legal grounds. Now, Bihar government has made it very clear that Maharashtra government through the police was obstructing the course of justice and was siding with Rhea Chakraborty. The Bihar government has instead blamed Maharashtra government of obstructing justice, and Maharashtra government has said that this is all politics, only because elections are being held in the state that this drama is taking place.
Right. So even as we're waiting for the hearing to begin in the Supreme Court in this particular case, there's a lot that's happening in Mumbai as well. Stay on with us, Kajal. I want to come to you on this one. At the ED office in Mumbai, Siddharth Pitani and the business manager of Sushant Singh Rajput and Rhea Chakraborty, Shruti Modi, being questioned today as well?
Yes, the two of them are already inside the ED office, and there are reports that one of Sushant Singh's sisters could also be coming in to give their statement. We did try to speak to the ED officials here, but they would not divulge much. All we know is that we saw Siddharth Pitani and also Shruti Modi go inside. Shruti Modi came in very early at around 9:30 itself, and Siddharth Pitani came in some time ago. Both of them will be questioned on their dealings with Sushant, because both of them had some knowledge of his finances. Shruti Modi, of course, used to manage his funds, his endorsements and deals, and other professional commitments, and what money should be charged on those. So she had a fairly good idea of his finances. Siddharth Pitani used to make payments on behalf of Sushant Singh Rajput, and he was also the roommate. So he also would have had a fairly good idea of what was going on there, and that is why both of them are right now being grilled by the ED.
Okay, Priyank, any inside detail as to the line of questioning for Siddharth Pitani and Shruti Modi is concerned? Because Siddharth Pitani, I believe, has come for the interrogation for the first time today. However, others have already, gone to ED office in the last few days.
Yes, Anil, this is the day 2 for Siddharth Pitani to record his statement, and looking at the manner in which he is being treated by the Enforcement Directorate officers, like he was taken away last evening by the ED officers. Once again, he was brought in today early in the morning, which clearly suggests that sooner or later he will become a prosecution witness, because he appears to be the only one who could be cooperating with the investigating officers so far. But Siddharth Pitani's conduct has also been very dubious in the past, because he has kept on changing his statement. So the kind of evidence that the Enforcement Directorate has, and the statement which is coming out from Siddharth Pitani and other people, will be very important to see. Although what we know through sources in the initial days of investigation, that Sushant had 2 patterns of payment to his staff. One was on salary basis, which was for the lower rank staff, and all those people like Patani and Shetty and Shruti Modi, these individuals were given money on the priority basis. Like, if you need money for a particular project, you will be given money and money will be transferred. But ED will also be looking into the aspect that whether Sushant Singh had given this kind of authority to Siddharth Pitani and Rhea Chakraborty and other individuals to take out money or transfer money from the account. So far Siddharth has not been able to give a clear-cut answer about what were the reasons because of which these transactions of money had happened to his account from Sushant Singh's account. So these are the basic factors on which the line of questioning is carrying on. Although Kajal just said that Mr. Satyavata, the JD, did not divulge much of the information when he spoke to us. So we'll have to wait and watch for the strategy of the ED.